Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Overwatch. Last night, a lot happened. They updated the game, they added a bunch of new stuff, and several of you were like, show us the new things. So I am, because that's a really easy video to make, and hopefully you'll be so excited to see it, you won't notice that I'm making that sweet internet money. Anyway, let's get down to the actual point of this video, which is showing you those new things, and we're going to start with highlights right at the top. So, highlights are cool things you've done in previous games. It's not necessarily play of the game, but if you do get play of the game, it will show up here. One thing I have noticed is that this is not server side. So if you do something, let's say, hypothetically, this is totally not true and not aggravating at all. Let's say last night you tried Genji for the first time and were destroying, and you had a lot of really cool Genji highlights that you wanted to show people on the internet today, but when you got into the office, there was nothing there. And so you had to play a bunch of games and ended up only getting highlights of 2 Torbjorns and a Symetra where you were dead and turrets did all the work, and a Junkrat where only one thing happens. You know, that's all you have to work with. So let's say hypothetically that happened and you decided to show Junkrat. There you go. My highlight. It gives you a little logo at the end. I assume the point is so you can show it off on the internet and show it off to your friends. But yeah, I think a total of 6 can be shown here, and then it cycles them out depending on either how many you've done or how great they are. I'm not sure yet, because I had one really amazing Genji play of the game that stayed on here even through numerous games that I played last night with Dodger and Sam and them. It still stayed here. So I imagine if the game was like, this is such a good play, we're not taking it off. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go down to play itself. You'll notice they've added a weekly brawl, the Super Shimada Brothers, which is literally just you can only be Genji, you can only be Hanzo, only on Hanamura. The abilities have 2-second cooldowns, and your ultimates are a little slower, but your life is increased, and it is crazy. That's where I learned how to play Genji. We played that for a little bit, and I never played Genji before till I played that. And suddenly, out of nowhere, I thought I was a pro. I was doing really great on that map. It's a ton of fun. I thought it was going to be stupid. I had a blast. So I can't wait to see what the other weekly brawls are. I imagine they will be awesome. Then, training is training. You know what that is. The Hero Gallery, a lot of updates in here. So Bastion, really most of the updates are in skins and emotes, but they have added some sprays. And some of them you get for achievements, which we'll talk about in a sec. So this one, I got at 25. This one I got for not being hit once in a match. Yeah. I think that's what it was. It said untouchable was the achievement. I'll have to look it up what exactly that was. I got this one for something, for an achievement. This one was an achievement as well. But I imagine they might be randomized. I'm not sure. This is a new one. Look at that kid's face. It's horrifying. You've been probed. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah. I think that's a new one. You can put some scrolls. So yeah, that's all the sprays. So let's go to skins, shall we? So there's a few new skins. I'm not going to worry about these right here because these are ones you guys have seen before in my other videos. But they have added the Antique Bastion, Woodbot, which I actually really, really like, and maybe my favorite, Steambot Bastion. I like how there's just a pigeon. Okay, and the emotes. Some of these you've seen before, but some are new, so I'm just going to go through them all because I don't remember what's the old ones. Look at those moves. Look at those moves. Okay, Diva. Diva has a lot of cool skin updates. So, first, look at this one. This is the one right here. This skin is so legit. And then Stinger, which is basically B Diva, Biva, as her friends call her. And then these emotes. Does she have a Blizzard logo? She straight up does have a Blizzard logo. There are two things I've learned from this game. One, Blizzard assumes it's going to be around this far in the future. Two, Hearthstone, still a viable game this far in the future. Three, what is Diva's esport exactly? Can we assume it's Hearthstone and that she shows up to tournaments in a mech suit? It's very unfair to everyone else. No wonder she's the best. There are no new skins for Genji or Hanzo as far as I'm aware, but there are a few emotes. I think you guys have seen these before. There's Young Hanzo and Young Master and the Lone Wolf and Akami. And there's Beckon. Oh. Not really his he's not really brushing his shoulder, more like his nipple there. Look at that. Nipple, nipple. Look at the end. He has this little like, what are you looking at? Nipple, nipple. Huh? What? It's just my nipple. And then he's proud of his nipple rubbing. Don't judge him. All right, Junkrat has a new skin that is... So there's Jailbird and my favorite, Toasted. But then there's basically Devil Spawn. It's what nightmares are made of right there. And then some of my favorite emotes in the game. First off, there's Juggling, which is wonderful. But this next one is legit the best. I don't know why that amuses me so much. The look he gives it. He's like, meh. It's wonderful. All right. Then Lucio, I don't know if I've shown you these before, but he now has the ability to become a space frog. Basically, a golden space frog. And his emotes... And then there's Mccree, and he has a few new ones here. There's Gambler, which I think is really cool, and Riverboat, which is sort of like a Maverick look. Then Mystery Man, and then my favorite, basically your Dick Tracy. That is the skin to use the minute I get it. That's amazing. Then May, look, don't even worry about May, May. She's amazing. They haven't really updated her skins. There's the Firefighter ones they still have. But, I think they've given her 2 new emotes, but the last one's obviously the best. And then there's this one. That is so ridiculous. And for those who are curious, I know you're not, but I just want to show it off. I have a new voice line for May that I use all the time to annoy everyone.
Amazing. Hanging there. Amazing.
I'll never not think that's great. Okay, Mercy. I don't think there's anything new for Mercy here. You've seen these skins before. But then the emotes. But then there's this one, which I just love. Hold on, let me check. I know, it's such a great response. Farah, I believe you know Anubis and Jackal, but then there's this one, which is badass looking. I saw a guy with this the other day. It was super cool. Then there's Reaper, who got a really cool skin. Check this thing out. It's called Nevermore. How cool is that? I think you've seen the rest of these, but if not, I'll go through them really quickly. That's slow clap. All right, and then Reinhardt. Skin-wise, he has Blackheart and Bloodheart. And now, Lionheart, which is... I love this one. This one is so cool. And emotes. And Roadhog. So I don't think they've added another Roadhog. So he has this one and this one. Emotes. And Headbanging. Yeah, I don't think they've updated him much. Soldier 76 got a ton of updates. So there's Daredevil 76, which is the best skin ever made ever by mankind. The Stunt Rider, and then the Commander. For his emotes, got his fist. What up? There's not many updates there. Symetra, however, has gotten a few things. So there's Architect, which is just a reskin of Vishkar. Don't really know what the backstory of this skin set is. Was this like her before she joined Overwatch? I don't know. Then there's this one, which is just the dopeness. And this one, which is also very cool. Emote-wise, clap it up. She's got the flow. And insignificant. Meh. I like that one. All right, Torbjorn has a lot of cool things now, too. He's got Chopper. Deadlock. Barbosa, so you can beat a pirate. Arr. And Blackbeard. Arr, that red-bearded one is great. Also, it just spins on his back. Emotes. All those are great. Tracer. You've seen Punk before. You've also seen Ultraviolet. There's Mccree and Go T-Racer. Go T-Racer. Go. Which I love. Emote-wise, she has Cheer. All right. And then Widowmaker. Frozen. Odette. I think you've seen these before, yeah? So emotes. Curtain Call. And Winston. I don't think there's anything new with Winston. There's Frogston. And Underseaston. And I believe... What is it? It might just be these two skins. The skins with air tanks on his back. If you kill him and you shoot the air tank, it like blasts off his back and flies away, which is actually really cool. Monkey business. Dude loves his peanut butter. Don't even judge. Zarya doesn't really... She has Cyber Goth, which is just another version of Industrial. That's not really new. Emotes. Are you not entertained? I actually like her two new ones. This one's old, but the other two are great. And Zenyatta. Oh, the only legendary skin I have. And they totally nerfed Zenyatta. Oh, guys, Zenyatta's been nerfed out the wazoo. If someone goes out of range or behind cover and they have one of your orbs on them, after 3 seconds, it comes back to you. So literally, you have to be following people or have them in line of sight, which nerfs him so hard. But whatever, whatever. Now they have the fire version. They have Ra and Zenyatta, which I actually think is pretty cool. All right, emotes. I've never seen that one before. That's cute. So those are all the things in the hero gallery. Let's go check out achievements. So one of the things I want to talk about was the achievements. So you'll notice there are achievements in the game, and the thing I got, can't touch this. It's not under general. I guess that's defense? No. Offense? No. Support? Maps? Oh. Prevent the attacking team from touching the payload for 1 minute. Ah, that's what I got. All right, well, I thought I was amazing, and it turns out I just was doing my job. So it looks like there's other versions of this. There's win a control map without the enemy capturing an objective, push a payload 100 meters without leaving it, things like that. And each one has their own thing. The floor is lava. Get 3 killing blows while wall riding as Lucio without dying in a quick... Oh, Jesus. I have to learn to wall ride. Okay. So, yeah. I also got decorated, whatever the hell that is. Earn 50 post-game medals. Yeah. And lastly, they've added new icons for your player. There's things like Kerrigan's been added now. There's little 8-bit Jimmy. This thing, whatever the hell it is, I love it so much. I guess that might be Dorado. I don't know what map that's from, but it is the best. The Doom Fist is here now. They've added a few new things, like each character has more than one now. So, just for example, there's 3 right there for Diva alone. There's 3 right there for Junkrat, just as an example. And, oh, I want to get the little ice guy. Oh, my little ice guy. Like, Young Soldier 76 is one. So there's a ton of new ones that have been added, and I imagine they're going to add more as time goes on. And, yeah, I guess that's it for now. But thank you for watching, and I will see you with some more Overwatch later. Adios, as always. To be continued.
UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from the future. UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from the future. Hello there, old sport. Me, just got #1 out of the land. The bee's knees, the tip-top shape, I'm swell shape, and I'm gonna make a fortune for my ass for balls. Shut the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from. Jump the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from. Jump the balls up! Give me the... No! No! No!